So is Gen Z aging faster than millennials? That is a question I get asked all the time, and it's all over social media.
Welcome to the Center. My name is Dr. Babak Azizzadeh. I'm a facial plastic surgeon that specializes in facelifts, facial reanimation, and rhinoplasty, located in Beverly Hills, California. Here, we talk about all things facial plastic surgery. Welcome to the channel.
And I'm going to just answer the question right now that I don't think this is a generational factor, but I do think Gen Z is going about the way that they obtain aesthetic care very differently than millennials. So first of all, the most important thing is social media. We know that the Gen Z grew up with social media as their primary educational and social form, whereas the millennials were more likely to be word of mouth, friends, family, parents getting involved in the way that they would buy makeup, take care of their skin, and otherwise. Also, Gen Z has less problems with aesthetic care. They're much more open to it. It doesn't have the stigma associated that other generations before them have had. So as a result, I would say they are much, much more likely to be thinking about the way they appear, their aging process, much earlier than someone who is in the millennial or Gen X category. And finally, some of the most important influencers are actually not necessarily Gen Z, but they're millennials. So the Gen Z are looking at these millennials and they like certain aspects, so they're mimicking that potentially with celebrities and so forth, with fillers and Botox and other methods. As a whole, I would say Gen Z will likely actually age slower than the other generations because they're going to think about their skin more, they're going to start using sunscreen more, they're going to use skincare products more. But the main thing that's probably needs to evolve is the holistic component, because they're getting their information through social media, and social media is always one thing, not holistic. Like someone will say, oh, banana peels are great for your skin, and you'll go start doing banana peels, and you forget about all the other aspects that go into great skin health. So Gen Z, basically right now, Gen Z is 12 to 27-year-olds, and not all Gen Z are the same. So if we divide up the Gen Z to the teenagers, early 20s, and basically 25 and older, then we start thinking about them very, very differently. Not all Gen Z are the same. So teenage, it's all about acne. Skin health is acne care. Most teenagers have some form of acne, either minimal, mild, or severe. So it's really focusing on what do you need to do to keep your skin fresh, keep the acne at bay, and if you have severe acne, how do you manage that? As you get into your 20s, it's really thinking more and more about skin health. And skin health is very complicated. Everybody's skin is different. Some people have dry skin, some people have oily skin, some people get a lot of sun, some don't. So you really want to think about managing your skin health at that time with the appropriate skincare regimen. Nowhere between 12 and 27 do I really think that we want to think about Botox at this time. I think most likely, unless there's some medical issue or something very, very significant, we kind of don't really think about Botox at this time. There are circumstances that fillers may be warranted if someone has a congenital or naturally born small chin or volume loss in certain areas, but even that, I would say, for the most part, we try to kind of really stay away from the fillers and Botox at this stage unless there's really extraneous circumstances, and really worry about skin health. Skin health is everything, whether you're Gen Z, Gen X, or any other generation. And that's how I approach it. So I don't believe that Gen Z is aging faster. They're definitely have more know-how and they're getting the information through social media. I don't think necessarily that they're aging faster. And the critical component, I would say always, is skin health. So if you focus on skin health, no matter what generation you were born in, I think you will do really, really well. If you like this post, please comment below, like, subscribe, and let us know what other topics you're interested in.